Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Already tried to record this once, but something fell and I couldn't be bothered to edit it out because I'm now trying to record 2 videos a week. As of what I spoke about in the previous episode, it didn't happen. Like I said in the previous episode, I'm not going to disclose anything at this moment in time because of reasons. If I need to disclose anything, or if I'm told I can disclose anything, I will. But let's get this build finished, which should be done relatively quickly. Only got maybe 2 more passes of this, and I got to pick up everything I missed. So, yep. I am planning on starting up a second series, but as of recording this, which is about 3 in the morning on a Thursday, I haven't got any suggestions in the comments of the previous part, which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, was part 4 or 5. This will be probably part 6, I think. But yeah, like I said, if you've got any suggestions, leave them in the comments. I will read all of them and go from there. It has to be on Xbox, unfortunately, and I hope that I can play it because I don't think of you as a number, guys. I think of you as family, and my family at the moment is going through some hard times. Let's say that. It's personal, so I'm not going to tell you exactly what's happened. All you guys need to know is that something has happened, and I would prefer not to discuss it. Obviously, if I can help it, I won't disclose anything I'm not supposed to. But if you are concerned for my safety, don't worry. I assure you, I'm safe. So is everyone else in my house. I am planning on starting a business, so the recording won't be as sloppy per se. It might be, the editing might be slightly worse, but that's probably about it. I'm hoping that won't be the case. I'm hoping that I will be able to keep the value of my content still quite high for you guys. My business is just taking #1 priority at the moment. I have actually stopped saying it, but I do have merch. Merch will always be in the description. Like I said, I think in the previous episode, I've made it as cheap as possible before I start losing money. I get pretty much nothing. And you guys get some some very nice clothing. Dope. That's the word I was looking for. Some dope clothing. So let's get this sorted out. So yeah, I hope that at some point someone will buy it because I spent a while coming up with the design and everything. So I just hope that you guys will like it as much as I enjoyed designing it. I don't know if this will hold a full combine actually, now that I think about it. So I'm hoping that you guys will enjoy everything that I do. I do everything for your entertainment, even though my voice may not sound like it, because let's be honest, I'm still new. I'm getting used to it. I speak very, what's the word, monotone. My voice naturally doesn't have much excitement in. If I set you to go, ooh, where do you need to go? Let's just have a quick look. There. If I set you to go here, I can finish harvesting up this. Majority of it will need to be taken before I can finish the job. You guys have seen several times before. Thankfully, at the end of the last video, you guys saw me save, so I've got no excuse. I am going to start showing you guys that I have saved before I end the video, just so that I remember, basically. If I don't show you, then I'm sorry. Now, I should just finish this field. This field should be 100% harvested once I get this little bit. There we go. Let's just make sure that it is harvested. I can go into here, scroll down. It should come up as purple. Yep, all of it. Beautiful. Now I just need to go over to the header trailer. Pop you back on. And just I might take over from the hard worker. So I still haven't heard anything about getting new fields, but I think I'm gonna go for field 17, which is actually field 42. Let's just quickly get you back on a worker over on this field. So I'm gonna have to buy a new header as well. The header I'm gonna need to get is the corn and sunflower header, unfortunately. So, how much is the header? Corn headers. Need one that will fit my harvester. So, if I go in here, do right thumbstick, it will show me. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to go with my pickup. I don't know if I don't think I have got. I've picked it up several times. I don't know if I still have it in this save. Let's go and see if we still have that game cartridge. I'm definitely breaking this speed limit, so let's slow down a bit. These are more difficult to control because of the speeds. The speeds are insane in these pickups and the vans, believe it or not. So this way, and then there's the bakery. So if I pull up this road, go in here and over here, I should, oh, jumped a bit, should, yeah, there we go. And no, I didn't. So let's just collect you. So, and now I can teleport over to here. I can then, I think this one I need to go to. It will tell me because it will give me a penalty if I picked the wrong one. No, didn't pick the wrong one. That's good. That's actually really good because I cannot afford to take a penalty. So that is 85. So if we just drive you all the way back, it's not far, but it just takes time. So we could actually, let's just send it back. So set destination, here you. Yep, there we go. Now, how much is this build? It's 100,000. I don't have that sort of money. So what we want to do then is try and find a smaller field that's ready to harvest. That's way out of our price range. 36. Still out. That's not what is in that field. So I don't know if there's anything in that field. But if we go here, visit, and then start heading up this road, we should be able to just run up here. I think it's grass, which I'd rather not have in a field. But if I need to, I can cultivate it up and plant. So yeah, it's grass, it's ready to harvest. Let's just keep browsing really quick. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford anything else if I'm being honest. It might be a while until I can afford some land by the looks of it. Plot 14 is just well out of our range. Well, plot 14, field 32. Yeah, so I think it, what about that plot? That's 114. Okay, that's a bit out of our price. What about 49? No, I don't really want to go too high north because then it's just a trek for when we need to harvest. This isn't usually how I play. I might do a series on just showing you guys how I normally play, which is a lot of like cheating and money. So we could do that field. It's valued at 87,000. The only downside to that is we've then got to drive the drill all the way up, drive the cultivator all the way up, and then eventually drive the harvester all the way up. Which, don't get me wrong, it's possible, it's just tedious. You know what? Let's get another field in. Let's do it. So I now own that. Let's take you and go get the other, well, the rest of the wheat, I believe. Yep. And then I can set that to go all the way up while I'm tempted to see if I can get another cultivator for the price of 22,000, but I want to also be able to hire So I have 135 horsepower. I don't think I can. How? You require 90. Let's just go into cultivators. See if I can just get another one. See, these are all in our price range, but it's the horsepower that's my main concern. 160 would, a 6M series. That would be useful, but no, I ain't got the money. I can't afford to take out a loan. I could actually. You've got 135, 109, 170. Is there any cultivators in the sale? No. There's a forage harvester. Tempting. Because that would then. I have a pit, don't I? Let's just put you on a worker to go back up here. I think I do. Yeah, I've got a silage pit. So, technically, could get a forage harvester. Does that trailer do what I need it to, though? Where is it? Trailers. It would do silage. And then I could sell the silage for more. Or, how much is it? 150,000. Or, I could mow it and do silage bales. How much is... I have a small baler. I'd need a small bale wrapper. How big are the bales that I do? Either way, I'm gonna need to get a loan. The ones I do are tiny, aren't they? They're 120. I don't think there's a bale wrapper that does 120. No. They're in... Oh, that one does 125. But it won't do 120. I'd have to get a loan and do... 1 second. Does a baler come with it? If so, how much horsepower does it need? How much horsepower does it need? Please tell me it's not much. That's a round baler. I could still use the bale trailer. How much horse? 140. I could, but I'd need to put it on one of my other tractors. Yeah, I have to put it on either the Valtra or the Massey. How much is it? How much is it? How much is it? 84,000. So, yeah, let's just quickly take out a loan. I could borrow. How much can I borrow? I need 85,000. So that's 65. Then if I borrow, and then if I pay back, then I'd have to, and I have to buy a mower. So if I just take out a £100,000 loan, get I'm gonna have to get mowers. Yeah, because then I can mow and bale at the same time. Yeah, I buy that, and then I'm gonna put it on the Massey. It's being purchased, thank you. Does the Massey, actually, let's just quickly dump all this. And then I'll get ready for the next episode. See, I'm gonna stop doing time lapses for a while, I think. There we go, made $2,000 on that harvest. Mark it as complete. Where are they? Here. Complete, collect. I could do some fertilizing ones. How much would I lose? 800. I'd get back just over 6.5 grand. But then do I have to buy the fertilizer? Yes. I do prefer the harvesting ones. But let's get Massey's almost done. How much horsepower does the cultivator need? Because if I can, I want to put it on the small tractor, which only has 135. Do I add more? Okay, so I could put this on the small tractor, which is you. And then I can take the cultivator up while I put, or no, I'm not going to take the cultivator up there yet. The small baler is for straw, the big baler with the wrapper is for everything else basically. Is for grass, which can then be turned into silage, which I will then put in there. I will still put it in the pit. Now, I didn't, like I said, I haven't got any comments on what to put in this field yet. Neither of them have a crop. So in that field, I think I will just put wheat. No, barley. I crashed. Oh, no, that's oats. Why is this? It's giving me oats. Actually, let's just have a look. See what can be planted next month. Next month, wheat, barley, canola. Oh, I could put more grass in. Let's put some grass in. Let's put some grass in this field. Field 30. Field 40. Put some grass in that field because then I can harvest it and make some more silage out of it. Yeah, let's harvest. Let's plant it going up and down instead of across. Oh, I ain't got a stone picker. Just means I'm gonna have to repair it. Right. You can now. I don't think I'm ever gonna change that field we have up at the top. I'm gonna have to get rid of this weight because I'm gonna have the mower on the front. So detach the weight and detach the cultivator. I'll just detach it here. Right, now let's go get the baler and the mower. The baler's Massey as well, so these two will go great together. So yeah, we'll get this up there, then we'll sort something out for next episode, whether I basically get another contract up but use my own equipment or what. I'll have to look at the fields because I want to record 2 videos tonight, not just one. Why does that look too big for this tractor? It this tractor does have enough horsepower, right? Right? You need 140. Oh, no. And the Massey's got 170. So it's got 30 extra, which I think the mower needs 30. It does look a bit big though. Maybe from the outside it doesn't. No, it still looks a bit big. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. So yeah. If you guys do want to see what a normal play looks like for me, say normal, it's not. But if you want to see what a normal play looks like, let me know. And oh no, why am I unfolding the combine? Not the combine, the mower. Right, let's set this on a worker, take me up to that build. Let's say drop me off up here, facing that way. Right, now let's have a look at these contracts. So 16, which is about almost 4 grand. So where does field 16 look? Oh, it's there. It's a bit big as well for our small combine. Depends actually. Where does it want the crop delivered to? Harvesting oats into the grain mill. Let's find out where that is. Grain mill. Turn everything off apart from tipping stations. We don't want loading or anything like that. Oh, wrong button. Is that the grain mill? No, that's the grain elevator. Where's the grain mill? I'm gonna have to go through and find them all now. Biomass heating plant. No. Oh, is the grain mill somewhere along here? Or is it all the way down at the bottom? Where's the grain mill? It's not. No, that's North Silo. Where's the grain mill? Maybe it's in Productions. Is that the grain mill? No, great. That's the bakery. I am planning on buying some of these Productions at some point. Grain mill. Right, we found it at last. It's not far. We could do that. I'll accept it. And we will start that in the next episode. I'll get all my kit loaded up. We do, thankfully, still have the header trailer. I didn't sell it, which I was planning on doing actually, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. Oh, this video is almost 30 minutes long. So I think I'm gonna probably I'll probably set everything up in between videos, but let's just do what I said I would, which is what you will make sure I save, and I will see you all in the next one. Oh, goodbye.